Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome once again to the southern wing of the Stink Bug Works. Today, I didn't get a whole lot done yesterday, but I worked all day. It's one of those epoxy things where you mix up epoxy and you put it under a heat lamp to speed things up, and still it's 5 or 6 hours for it to cook off. But my dummy motor is getting more complete. I've put this lower bit of material on and I've drilled the hole for the bolt that holds it all together. What I'm going to do is this. This has to be square when you pull it off because it just barely fits in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take an aluminum sleeve and put it on one side, and then the screw can go in there and it'll look, finished. On the other side, I'm just going to put a threaded insert and then eventually fill over the hole so you'll never see it, but I'll put a threaded insert in there. So the only thing you'll see is a hole, a lined hole with this screw down in it. And that'll be what holds this thing together. See, I've hogged out in here for the strut retaining screw. I may have to hog out a little more. And I hogged a little bit out for this screw, but since I'm going in this way, I don't really need to hog any out. And then in order to get it in, I can't do it while it's offset. It has to be square for this little thing to slip in here. But there it is. Nice snug little fit for my external movable float that also doubles as a dummy engine. And I think I have a paint scheme for this one. I think Jim gave me the idea. Nice, simple, tasteful. Just paint the whole thing red. Paint the engine red. Maybe some black trim. Maybe this part down here black. I don't know. And then the dancing horse logo and a little metallic decal that says Ferrari. And do the same thing. Paint this all red, a dancing stallion, and somewhere a little metallic decal that says Ferrari. Maybe even a shell sticker, because I don't recall a single Ferrari race car that didn't have a shell sticker on it. So maybe a shell sticker, Ferrari, and the dancing stallion, and boom, it's done. So that was a great idea. Jim, when I send you the prize for doing the canard, because you're the only guy doing it, when I send you the prize for that, I'll send you the prize for coming up with a cool livery for this Ferrari. Now, this boat. As you can see, I made my G10 motor mounts, and I made them taller and at a bigger angle than I will eventually use. This will, once I get a drive line kind of lined up and we know where things are going, this will get a ride on the belt sander and change its attitude a little bit. Poor Big B. Let me tell you something. When Big B runs his boats at the New River, there's one point that really has me concerned, is if he loses control, either, radio failure or mechanical failure or something, and he's on the far side of the river, he's going to play hell getting whatever it is back, because that's a long way and it's hard to see. And, you get your rescue boat over there and you get a black boat in the shadows. Ooh, that's going to be hard to see. So, Big B, if I were you, I'd get an inflatable boat just for the very rare occasion that you might need to go out there. Although, do you want to be in an inflatable boat in an area that has alligators? I don't know. I'm a California guy, and I wouldn't have an idea what to do with an alligator other than to get out of his way. So, until next time, boys and girls, jet out.